when a dreadful silence fell.
Dreadful time we've had. Welcome home.
Thank you, Bernard.
Dreadful mismanagement, your bad judgment.
Prepare yourself for something very dreadful.
You look dreadful. They're not feeding you in Paris.
But now that I'm engaged, I just find it dreadfully
so
fun.
dreadful.
What you did to that woman was dreadful.
You meant the path is dreadfully.
Did you hear that, Father Logan? How
dreadfully.
What's it like to be filled with dread? Dreadfully.
Dreadfully.
Battle shorts were meeting for the last time when a dreadful silence fell, and at that very moment, the words
That I saw, that Reverend Father and Pat.
3:45. Thank you, says Jimmy, thank you. My dear fellow, what a dreadful time we've had. Welcome home.
Thank you, Bernard.
Any plans, or is it too soon?
Plan?
But your lack of action demanded it. Your dreadful mismanagement, your bad judgment in assigning to Raban the governorship.
You really care to know? Prepare yourself for something very dreadful. The first time I saw him at the assembly, he danced with nobody.
Delighted in surprises.
You look well, Francis.
You look dreadful. They're not feeding you in Paris. You can't learn the secrets of the universe.
Now, why is this that when I was single, I found it very boring, but now that I'm engaged, I just find it dreadfully fun?
Were you here when it happened?
It was so dreadful.
What you did to that woman was dreadful.
She killed my brother. I would have done the same thing if she'd killed.
Very safe, isn't it? Of course. I only meant the path is dreadfully bumpy. Jake could trip. Perhaps you could show him the shortcut.
Ed, he was murdered, Father.
Did you hear that, Father Logan? How dreadful.
I discovered the body. I called...
Interlinked.
Within cells interlinked.
Within cells interlinked.
Dreadfully.
Dreadfully.
What's it like to be filled with dread? Dreadfully.
Dreadfully.
Do you like being separated from other people? Distinct.
Distinct.
No.
I want to thank you for that visit with Adrian. It was dreadful, really. Who's that alone?
Thing.
In any event, whatever happened in this dreadful kitchen has no bearing on our investigations.
Will be naught but scarab beetles on the...
Dreadful mess. Is the pig with you? Right.
I'm sorry you have been imprisoned in India, and hope this dreadful war will soon be over for everyone's sake. Ingrid.
You want to do this suddenly? It's over. Nobody wants these dreadful trials anymore. It upsets people.
People shouldn't be...
You've got to help me. There are lots of dreadful men after me.
He has a dreadful temper, hasn't he?
Silence that dreadful bell.
Who began this?
I require and charge you, as you will answer on the dreadful day of judgment, when the secrets of all hearts are disclosed.
I don't know.
Oh, Dave, you really are the most dreadful liar.
That's what I keep telling him.
What's your thing that could be perverted into a dreadful weapon? Remember that overgrown Boy Scout?
Bit of smoking whilst I write. Dreadful habit, I know, but oh, yeah.
It was terrible, sir. I never saw such a dreadful look on anybody's face before.
You found Sir Charles's body.
But Eve, Margot. Let me tell you about Eve.
I was dreadful, Miss Channing. Believe me, I have no right to be anyone's understudy. Much.
Any children?
No.
He doesn't beat you or anything dreadful like that, does he?
What would you do if he did?
Break his bloody neck.
Oui, monsieur.
Mademoiselle. This place must be dreadfully expensive, Monsieur Komolowski.
It is.
Sorrows changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measure. Grim-visaged war hath smooth.
Liberty,
standing in line for theater tickets?
I must say I've had a perfectly dreadful time getting tickets for that new musical. What's it called?
When? Oh, Bobby, don't be so persistent. Children who know it's really dreadfully late, you really will both have to go to bed.
Oh, Mummy.
Daddy will come up and say goodnight to you before dinner.
We'll not bury her like everybody else.
But that's dreadful.
Why? She is dead.
Oh, don't cry. You'll rust so dreadfully. Here's your oil can.
Meanwhile, we have this little nest, quiet and cozy, without that dreadful family.
Yes, Mother.
But it was too simple. The audience hardly had time to see it.
He's a dreadful magician.
No, he's a wonderful magician. He's a dreadful showman. He doesn't know how to dress it up.
Feeling a little better, sir?
No, I'm not feeling any better. I feel dreadful. In ice skating?
Ed, you know the media always dramatizes the most extreme. You guys have a dreadful image problem. Well, that's why it's so important to have people like you supporting us.
Nearing dawn in Poland. Germany stands ready at her
It
border.
must have been dreadfully hot in Washington, Mr. Norton.
Mass troops.
I had an uncle who worked in the Congressional Library.
Particularly women. You don't remember the last outbreak. It was dreadful. I guess it's pretty serious.
I can't make up my mind. But that's a dreadful thing he proposes. A great, tremendous, dreadful thing.
My spoon stuffed in her pocket. Dreadful woman. Make sure you keep an eye on her after I'm...
He stood still, watching to fully enjoy the dreadful metamorphosis from a life full of hope. So rose the dreadful ghost from his next and blacked.
You know what's underneath? The dreadful fear that you're ordinary, not special.
It's a dreadful habit. Chocolates or seeking approval?